The wind howled across the empty plains as John Carter stood outside his small wooden ranch, watching the sun dip below the horizon. For years, loneliness had been his only companion. The once vibrant laughter that used to fill his home had vanished after his wife died, leaving behind nothing but the sound of creaking floorboards and the whisper of prairie winds. He'd long stopped expecting visitors, until one cold evening, when two Chinese women appeared on horseback, their faces pale with exhaustion and fear. They were strangers in a strange land. Their names were Mei Lin and Su Yun, sisters who had traveled for days seeking safety after their wagon was ambushed. Their eyes told stories of hardship, hunger, and loss. John, though cautious, couldn't ignore the desperation in their voices as they asked for shelter. He led them inside, lighting the old fireplace and offering them warm stew. It had been years since he'd spoken to anyone at his dinner table, and now, two quiet guests sat across from him, their presence oddly comforting. As the days passed, the ranch began to feel alive again. Mei Lin helped cook and tended the small garden, while Su Yun cared for the horses and repaired fences. The once silent home filled with soft laughter and chatter in broken English. John found himself smiling more often, something he hadn't done in years. He noticed the way Mei Lin would hum gently while cleaning, her dark hair falling over her shoulders, her kindness shining through every action. One evening, as the rain poured outside, John found Mei Lin sitting by the window, lost in thought. She told him about her life in China, how poverty had forced her and Su Yun to seek work across the ocean, how they had been promised good wages but instead found themselves trapped in servitude until they escaped. John listened quietly, angered by their suffering but touched by her courage. In that moment, something stirred inside him, a warmth he had buried long ago. He started to look forward to her company more than anything else. When she smiled, it felt like sunlight breaking through the storm clouds of his life. Yet he kept his feelings hidden, unsure if she could ever feel the same. Mei Lin, too, noticed the kindness in his eyes, the way he treated her with respect, never demanding or judging. For a woman who had only known struggle and fear, John's gentle heart felt like a safe harbor. Weeks turned into months, and what began as an act of compassion grew into something deeper. One night, under a sky filled with stars, John confessed, his voice trembling. "You brought life back to this place, Mei Lin." To me. She didn't answer with words, just a soft smile and a tear that glistened in the moonlight. From that day on, the lonely rancher was lonely no more. The sisters stayed, and love quietly bloomed between John and Mei Lin. Together, they built a new life on the open plains, a life born from kindness, courage, and the simple power of finding home in another's heart.